Hello, everybody. It's Banderwells here, and welcome to another mod showcase. Today, we will be reviewing the Morph mod for version 1.12.2. I'm very excited to show you this one because this mod I've used in the past. It's really cool. It is very, very cool. So let's just dive right into it, shall we? Alright, so let's begin. So by default, the keybind to morph is brackets. It's either or bracket. It doesn't matter. I'm pressing left bracket, right now. Just press escape to get out of this menu. Um, and I'll show you how to morph after. So yeah, that's just the first step there, and I'll show you. You go into morph here, config, and then keybinds, and then here we go, bracket. All the controls here. And I'll show you more of this menu after. So, alright, let's kill the first mob. So the first mob we're gonna, and you could, this mod here, the Morph mod, is compatible with every mod out there. So, if you kill like, I don't know, a moth from Druidcraft, or if you kill like the mantis from Orespawn, you can morph into it. The Morph mod is compatible with any mod out there. So let's just kill the first mob. So, alright, you saw that animation? That black animation means you have obtained the morph. So, I'll show you. I'm pressing left bracket, right bracket, doesn't matter. And to morph, you go into your bracket menu and then you left click. And then as you can see, I'm now a zombie, which is pretty cool. And you see those little icons next to the zombie. I'll get into that a little later. So let's just morph back into myself now. Oh yeah, and to switch between the morphs, use your scroll. Use your scroll wheel. So it's pretty self-explanatory there. So we're just morphing in, and the animation's pretty cool actually. I'm a fan, and there's a little wacky sound effects. So here we are. You killed skeleton, and you saw I obtained the morph again. So let's just change into this skeleton here. And as you could see, depending on which mob you morph into, you actually grow to that size. You literally become that mob. So I'll show you a little more after. And oops. And as you can see, my hand is like a skeleton hand. It's really cool. So just morph back into myself again. And let's just continue. Now we're gonna become a creeper. And I obtained the morph. And now we obtain the creeper. And as you can see, I'm actually shrinking. So I'm not 2 blocks tall anymore. I'm the size of a creeper. And no, you cannot explode, unfortunately. And I'm flying because I'm in creative. But no, you cannot explode as a creeper. That's not one of the things. And actually, as you can see, the hand's a little bugged. I mean, creeper doesn't have any arms. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be the leg. They're the feet. It's funny. Alright, so next mob here is a zombie villager. So actually, as you can see, my head slices through because I'm taller than 2 blocks. So it's really cool that you can become the size and exact mob as you morph into. Oops. Alright, well anyway. As you can see, I obtained the villager. And I have all these different types of villagers here because I'll show you what I mean, why I did this. So for the blacksmith, leather worker, cleric, and librarian, or cartographer, whatever. So when you have different types of the same mob, meaning I have a default villager and then I have the cleric, the butcher, blacksmith, librarian. That's what I mean by that. That's what I mean when you have different types of the same mob. As you can see, you don't see them in the menu here. When you see them by hovering over the villager, because again, same mob, different types. So to do this, to switch to these mobs, you crouch and you use your scroll wheel. and I'm just gonna morph into the cleric. So, and then I uncrouch, and then I morph. So as you can see, I'm now a cleric, which is pretty cool actually. And no, you cannot see them holding the weapon as a villager. Alright, so then let's just continue right along. So here, it's the same idea as the villagers with sheep. Again, same mob, different types. So we kill the sheep, we obtain the morph, we morph into it, and now we're the size of the sheep, which is cool. We're the sheep now. And then kill the cyan, the orange, the pink, the yellow, and now we have the different types of the same mob. So let's just go into the orange one. And now we're in the orange sheep. So it's pretty cool. And moving right along is the cow. So anyway, now I have the cow morph. So yeah, I'm a cow. And so the chicken is actually pretty cool. The chicken has a cool thing of its own. So you kill the chicken, and you morph into the chicken, and now we're chicken. And we're the size of a chicken, we're really small. But if we teleport up here, just go into survival here, teleport, and we're actually gliding down as the chicken, which is really cool. And as you can see, depending on how much health a mob has, you have that health as well. I forgot to mention that. So a chicken has 4 health, 2 hearts. You have 2 hearts, 4 health as well. So it's kind of interesting. But you got the gist with the chicken. You actually glide down, which is really cool. So no more fall damage as a chicken. Moving right along is the pig. So now we have the pig morph. And we're going to be 1 block tall because we're pig. And now here's the slime. So actually, you can become the you could become all the different sizes that a slime has. So, and you even have the jump animation as well. So, and what I have in this chest here is slime spawn eggs, because I want to show you that you can become all the different types of sizes. So here, I'll have this size. If I'm taking that size, and now, and there's 3 or 4 sizes of slimes. I always forget, but that's, and then I'll show you the morphs for the slimes. So again, different types, same mob, crouch, scroll wheel, and we'll just go into the bigger slime. And here we are with a big slime. So it's pretty cool. Alright, let's just morph back into myself now. And I'll show you here a illager. We have now become... Oh, did that again. I don't know, I guess it's just a little bugged. Alright, I fixed it, and Vindicator I meant, not a illager. But I guess they're actually kind of the same things, but it's fine. So, yeah, and again, no hand because arms are crossed, so each thing has its own, like body structure, you know. And now an Enderman. So this one's kind of cool. So we become the Enderman, and we're 3 blocks tall, which is really cool. And one neat thing with the Enderman is that you don't like water, actually. And it's really actually kind of weird walking 3 blocks tall. It's kind of trippy. But watch. So yeah, I don't teleport away, but I don't like water. And actually, take a listen. You do make the sound effects as well. And just about last, but not least, is the wither. Save the best for last. So here, we have the wither, and yes, you can become the wither. But there's a little bit of a trick to this. So, as you can see, I killed the wither, and now I have become the wither now, which is really cool. I'm the wither, and you get this animation on it, You cannot shoot fireballs, but what you can do is you can fly. So yeah, some mobs you can actually get the ability to fly and such. So, and no fall damage either. So this is really cool. And I would become the Ender Dragon, but I'll show you. It's a little broken in this for some reason. I summoned it up high because I don't want it in the way. It's stuck, even though it's an AI-less entity. I can't kill it, so I can't become it. And I'm hitting in the hitbox, and it's nothing. It doesn't work. So it's a little bit disappointing, but oh well, what you gonna do? All right, so the thing with the becoming a boss is that the boss having the ability to morph into bosses like the Wither or the Ender Dragon are not defaultly enabled. So to fix this is you go into your mods options and you click Morph Mod, and then once you click that, you click Morph, and then you click Morph again or whatever, and then click where it says No next to the boss's title, and click No to toggle to yes. I'll show you that. So go into menu options, mod options, click Morph, hit config, then Morph, and then gameplay. And then here it says boss morphs. This is defaultly no, but to put this on, you hit yes. And as you can see, this is disabled due to morphing issues with mobs like the Ender Dragon, Twilight Forest Hydra, Naga, etc. And you got all these other things here. So the last thing we're going to go over is the abilities. So here we have each mob can have at least one ability. The abilities are represented by the characters next to the entity in your list of morphs. So I'll show you that. So as you can see with the chicken, this little icon means it's a little guy with a parachute. That means you can glide. With the creeper, I think each hostile mob with that little zombie figure, I think that means it's just a hostile mob because as you can see, it's on all the hostile mobs. And with the Enderman, the water droplet means you don't like water. You can take damage. Skeleton and zombie means you can catch on fire during daylight. And I'll show you that in 1 second. The slime, I'm not sure what the bottom icon means. Again, the top one means hostile mob. I think so. But again, the Vindicator doesn't have it, so I'm not sure on that one. But and then as you can see, the Wither actually has multiple icons. So the bird or whatever you want to call it means you can fly. The lava droplet with the X means you don't like you're fire resistant, and the hostile mob icon again the zombie, and I'm not sure what the bottom one means. Maybe you're witherproof. And then these two, the middle icon again hostile and then burning in daylight, but I'm not sure what the middle icon means. Maybe that means you can transform zombie villagers into zombies, but I'm not sure. We'll give that a try actually. But here, since I'm in survival, and actually again, I'll just show you this again. As you can see, you know, I'm 1 block tall, I'm as tall as the grass, so you know we'll glide here. Look, we're gliding. It's the chicken, which is really cool. So, and then as you can see here on the bottom of the screen, I have 2 health. So depending on again, I'll go over this again. So depending on the amount of health that a mob has, um, you acquire that health. Again, you can't go more than that max player health, so you can only go down from the max of 20 health, but whatever. And again, this you can glide with. So, and then, and oh yeah, and I'll show you the skeleton. So, watch, as you can see, I'm actually, there's no effect on fire effect, but I'm technically on fire. I'll show you the zombie because I think it might work with the zombie. It doesn't, but I'm on fire. I'm technically on fire because if I go in water, I'm fine. So that's that. And I'll show you the Wither. Okay, so I set up a little thing here, and I'll show you. As I'm a wither right now, and I go into fire, and I'm fire resistant. Okay, so that's what that lava droplet with the thing means. As you can see, I only had regeneration, no fire resistance. And here, I'll take out this wither skeleton here, and I'm not getting withered. So, again, as a wither, you have wither resistance, you're fireproof, you can fly, and yeah. So, we'll kill this guy here, and I've obtained the morph. So here, I'll become a wither skeleton, and the wither skeleton has actually some of the same abilities as wither. You're wither resistant, you're fire resistant, and there's one more. You see that heart with the wither icon? That means you can actually wither people, wither players. You have the effect to wither players. And I want to show you another thing, is that even when you're disguised as the mob, so I have wither skeletons here, and I'm a wither skeleton, they're still going to be hostile towards you because you're not. So that's that. They're still going to be hostile towards you. So you're not, like, going to be immune to them because they still recognize. And again, fire resistant here. So I'll show you a few more demonstrations and then we'll wrap it up. So I have a couple test subjects here, and I'll just show you that. Oh, maybe it's that was a bit anticlimactic, but maybe it's bugged. But I thought that's what it meant, that you can wither them. I don't know. Maybe it means you're wither resistant, but I'm not sure. But moving right along for the last thing is maybe that you can turn villagers into zombie villagers with being a zombie. Maybe that's what that middle icon means. So we'll give that a try. So we have some test subjects here. And oh yeah, and actually here's the thing. I didn't even know this. They're actually scared of you. Because they're scared of zombies, but they're actually scared of you. So that's kind of funny. And put on hard mode to ensure that they have a chance of becoming a zombie villager. And let's just go with fist. Okay, no, they don't. I don't know what that means. Unfortunately. I'm supposed to be an expert, but I don't know. Sorry. Anyway. So, yeah, that just about does it for today's mod showcase, the Morph mod. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun reviewing it. It's always cool checking out mods like this. And yeah, some side notes again, I'll just repeat, it is compatible with every mod out there pretty much that I know of that adds certain mobs, so you could, you know, become any mob from any mod as long as this mod is installed. To ensure that the Morph mod works, you also need iChun util. So depending on what version the Morph mod is, you're going to need that version of iChun. iChun is the developer for Morph mod. As you can see, here. So you're going to need these two mods, or you're going to need iChun for the Morph mod to work. And yeah, that's about it. Again, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like if you enjoyed, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when new videos come out. And yeah, that's about it. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye!